Hello. I just seen this video on TikTok of this couple. I don't know if this was marriage therapy or just like couples therapy in general, but they are at odds because they were like, one of them wants to maintain her individuality, and the other one is like, girl, we're one, you know? Why? So I go to the comments. The comments are saying it's not compatible, break it up, let it go. Um, move on to the next. They should just be doing their own thing. And I agree, but there's also those comments that are like, I would feel hurt if my partner wanted to do something without me and I chose them to spend the rest of my life with. And then there's also those comments that are like, it's okay to maintain, you know, individuality and also be in a couple. And this is my whole thing with relationships. Like, I don't talk about relationships. I genuinely do not get into relationships because I feel like every time I do, I'm not gonna say I be getting judged, but I definitely get pushed back like every fucking time. Um, and I think it's because, I'm very realistic as a person. So when I see something isn't working, you know, what do we do to make it work? And I just think that a lot of the rules or a lot of the obligations that comes with relationships, it just don't work. Not just for me, but for a lot of people. But it's not up to me to try to make people understand that and see that. It's more so just a me thing of how will I operate, how will I, maneuver that. And yeah, I just feel like this is exactly why I don't get into relationships, because you're not gonna tell me what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. And it's like, I get it. A lot of people think it's like a compromise type of thing, and I don't know, but they in the comments talk about taking a vacation without your spouse is a no, and if you were to go and take a trip with a purpose, then that's understandable. But like, is a vacation not a trip with a purpose? Like, you're not gonna tell me I can't take a vacation. Like, just like, say you have kids, just like you go on a trip with your spouse to get a break from the kids. What makes you think I don't need a break from you? No shade, and that's not saying to hop in hop in a relationship and then eventually you get tired of the person. And it might happen, actually. It might fucking happen. But a lot of people think that they'll never get tired of the person. And it's not even a matter of getting tired of them and just needing a break. It's a matter of you just keeping your own fucking, you just remaining whole as a person. Because then people start merging and shit, and I don't ever want to merge with no shade. Like, and that's not even shade to anybody because I don't got anybody. But like, the whole merging thing is just crazy to me. Like, where is Kaylin? Like, I still want to be Kaylin at the end of the day. Like, I understand I'm here. We love each other. You for me, I'm for you. But like, where's my baby? Like, where's Kaylin? Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. And I genuinely feel like I'm the type of person, I do get lost in shit sometimes. I do, I must admit. But I'm the type of person that I just, I feel like I be working too hard for the bond that I have with myself to just let it go because I want a little kiss here and there. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that deep. But different strokes, different folks. So it's like, I'm not, knocking everybody else's lifestyle. But when it comes to Kaylin, like, I can't get down with it. I can't get down with it, and it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. And I feel like if you genuinely understand and cherish your alone time, you would get that. I do think a lot of things are kind of based off of insecurity too, because a lot of people think, oh, my spouse want to go out of town without me, they want to take a vacation without me, they're probably going to go see you. And if you're not thinking like that, it's just an attachment thing. And it's like, I don't want none of that. I would love to be in a relationship where it's like, I'm not attached, but I'm here because I love you. I don't want to be attached. And I feel like I'm not going to say I've always been that type of person, Because as far as I know, I've always had issues with codependency. And so maybe that's why I'm like fighting extra hard about it now. Even though I've been feeling like this, but it's like I'm standing by it now. Like I'm sticking to it. But I just, I don't know. Like if I say, oh, I'm planning a trip, oh, where you going, da 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 da, yeah, I'm about to go take this vacation, and you get mad at me because I say I'm about to go take a vacation, I'm going alone. Are you my fucking mama? Like that's what it be feeling like. I don't ever want to be in a relationship that feels like I'm a child again and I have this authority figure over me. I don't ever want it to feel like that because it's like that's just to do that's doing too much. You don't fucking run me at the end of the day, and it's like I think when I say that, people might think like it's not an authority type of thing. It's a respect type. Just because I want to go on a vacation, that is not disrespectful to you. It's actually disrespectful to me how you do not want me to be able to enjoy things alone. I don't like shit like that. Like you have your fun and come back and tell me about it. I'm gonna have my fun. I'm gonna come back and tell you about it. And it just be that. The whole idea of everything is a shared experience now. And I get it's some stuff that you want to share those moments with. I get it. But maybe it's just me as a person. Because it's like nowadays, a lot of things don't hit as hard as it would if I was alone. And I even think about certain stuff. It genuinely just might be my relationship with myself. Because I think about certain stuff like how when people give me stuff or people buy me stuff, it just don't hit as much as it would if I got it for myself. Literally everything that I've ever had that I bought, it's lasted for so fucking long. But let somebody else buy me something and I accept it wholeheartedly. I would accept it and be so grateful for it. But you must know, you must understand, if we fall out, girl, you and I would never see that shit again. Like, and I think that's why it's just so different. Like I don't just throw my stuff away the same way I would if it came to another person. And that's, I feel like this is something else. When I talk about relationship, this is something else that I would want my partner to acquire. Like, you know, don't be too dependent on the fact that we're in a relationship and you feel like we got to do everything together, or you feel like, I don't know. I feel like the way that I'm thinking is the same way that I would want my partner to think. It's not a I do me and you don't have the freedom or ability to do you. No. I mean this for both sides. Literally go do it. I'm not even the type to just get like, I think that's another thing. I'm not that insecure of a person. And I don't even want to say I'm not that insecure. I feel like everybody has something that they could be like self-conscious about. But at the end of the day, that shit don't eat me up. Like, that shit don't eat me up. It don't. And I just think I accept things a lot more quicker than the average human being, which is why I'm just so fast, like up and fly or whatever. But I just feel like I genuinely would need somebody that's on my speed too for that shit to fucking work out, for me to actually be like, oh, yeah, this is a relationship, and for me to actually give a fuck. You know, because I just can't find it in me to give a fuck if the rules are not accommodating to me. I just can't find it in me to give a fuck, because at this point, like, I'm telling you everything that I'm doing within a day so that you could be happy. But I feel like it's taking like the true genuine experience away from me, because now it's like when you ask me what I'm doing, I'm about to lie. That's like, I don't have to lie, but for some reason every time that happens I feel like I have to lie. And that's simply for the fact, it's just a simple fact that if I did not have to explain what I was doing, like, I would be so content and more in tune to what I'm actually doing. So now it's just, I don't know. I just don't like stuff that feels like strain. I like things that feel a lot more natural. I'm not the type to just, well, these days, I don't get as reactive as I used to. But I also feel like I didn't really get as reactive in relationships in the past at all, actually. So I think they used to hate that. They were not happy about that, and they probably were under the impression that I didn't really fuck with them like that. And to each his own. But especially now, since I'm not that reactive about much, it's like I that could cause for issues with different people, and I just don't got time for that. I don't. So yeah, no, I don't want to be uh bound to something that's making me feel like I can't just up and go. And then when I do up and go, like I gotta tell you, like that's some parenting shit. That's like child and parent type shit. Like you can't leave this house. If you gonna leave this house, you gotta tell me where you about to go and what time you about to come back. Excuse? Fuck no. No. And then at the same time, I don't want you telling me everything you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You come back at the end of the day and you let me know how your day went. Let's do that. But you telling me everything because you think I give a fuck. And I mean, if it sound mean, it sound mean, but I think it's real. Like I don't, and I don't expect you to give a fuck what I'm doing every second of the day. That's just too much. So yes, if I want to get up and go on a solo trip, mind your fucking business. And when I get back, I'll tell you about it. That's all that is. I feel like we feel too like obligated, or not obligated. We just, it's entitled. That's what it is. It's entitlement. We feel too fucking entitled that we feel like we have a say so in people's lives when we genuinely don't. But the world don't operate like that. They don't. I'm at a point now where I don't know. I'm able to see what's for me and what's for others, if that makes sense. Like, I'm able to understand when I should put myself first or when I should put the next person first, when I should talk and when I should not talk. I'm very, like, I'm in tune with that. So it's like, I don't know, because when it comes to relationships and I say, oh, I want to do this, yeah, I was planning on doing this. The fact that I even told you and you want to add yourself into what the fuck I'm doing, don't ever do no shit like that, because that's going to piss me off. And I'm going to tell you, oh no. I just plan to do that alone. I didn't say, did you want to? I said, I'm about to. So, yeah. And that's that. And then the type of person I am, it's a lot of shit that I just get up and go on. Like, I just get up and I go. But imagine how I feel like it just drags me back when I can't get up and go because I have to explain or da 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 because it's just being expected of me. And I just, girl, don't know. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I do think a lot of that shit is just insecurity. Because I feel like I could see the questions popping up just from me being like, oh, I left the house. You didn't tell me you left the house. When did you leave the house? What are you leaving the house? Like, girl, shut up. Mind your fucking business. I can't leave the motherfucking house. I've been doing it since before I met you. Now I gotta tell you when I leave the house. That's just too much. No, I'm not your child. I'm not your fucking child. And I'm not a child at all. So that's that. Ooh. That's that. Yeah, I can't get down with it. I can't. So I don't give a fuck. But that's why I don't talk about relationships. Because when I say shit like that, people really be like, they really be looking at me like, and the thing is, this is what I mean when I say it's important for me to spend time with myself, because I feel like had I been around other, because I've always felt like this deep down, but it's like I was a people pleaser, so of course I'm doing everything that I can. Well, I'm not gonna say doing everything that I can, but I'm not just gonna show that I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do a little something here and there. God damn, but yeah, had I been voiced these concerns, then people would have made me feel like I was crazy. Like I was deranged for even thinking that. But it's like I could take other people's opinions and what they think about it and at the same time understand this is my world That is their world. My perspective, their perspective. Even if they try to break it down piece by piece, bit by bit, for me to understand, the psych major in me ain't going for that. Because now I'm diagnosing you. Oh, yeah, that's that attachment shit. Oh, codependency issues. Oh, don't let me know you. Because now it's like, oh, I remember that one time when she told me, oh, it's peeking out. Gotta see it. Gotta see exactly what happened back then. So, girl, like, yeah. Yeah, that's that. I don't know. I think we should change everything around any fucking ways because, girl, all this damn cheating going on, all this damn. It's not pure out here at all. It's like, girl, why the fuck would I want to give up my life for that? Really? Give up my motherfucking autonomy for that? And it's not pure out here. It's not a lot of promising results out here. So it's like, girl, shut that shit up. Don't tell me shit about a marriage contract where they said this gotta go down and this gotta go. I don't want to hear that. I don't give a fuck. I don't even want to get married. I'm being real. That's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. But yeah, let me be quiet. My show about to come on anyway, so I'll talk to you later. Bye. Love you.